All right, well, we're just about to put the water sampler in the borehole. We're going to connect a temperature logger to the bottom of it, lower it in the borehole, and collect fluids. This particular sampler is special because it has no electronics. So we use a shape memory alloy as a triggering mechanism. And the water is really cool because at the bottom of the hole, somewhere in between 30 degrees and 140, microbial life can't exist because it's just too hot. So hopefully we'll be collecting fluids at temperatures ranging from 38 degrees to 140 degrees. Hopefully we'll be able to say something a little more about where the microbial life is, how active it is in the hole, and then also what reactions are taking place between the water and the surrounding rock. So that might help to describe people describing the pores, what reactions take place like now as opposed to in the past. So we had a temperature probe at the bottom of our sampler. We were hoping to get down to 140. The temperature probe did get up to 141, but two of our shape memory alloy triggers that were set for around 140 did not trigger. We learned a lot about the hole conditions and a lot about the tool. The good news is most of the elements of the tool worked. Some of them worked exactly like we were planned. Others, however, had some problems, and one of the problems was there's a lot of, you can see like this granular sort of mud mixture. It's a little mixture of grease, rust, and rock all in one, and some of those particles got behind the O-rings. So some of our samples tripped and pulled and sucked in a little bit of water, but not the full liter that we were expecting. Whereas some of the samplers pulled in all of it. So we learned a lot about sort of how we should change things. For example, maybe using a stronger spring so that if you have small particles, you can still pull through those. Also putting up sort of a screen in some of our windows that we have. But while everything didn't work perfectly, some things worked well enough that we'll get a good story out of it. We'll have a better idea of what the chemical composition of the fluid is in the borehole and how that may relate to the rocks that line the borehole and what reactions are taking place in the borehole.